Okay, greetings, brothers and sisters. This is sort of another Hollywood celebrities dropping like flies. I intended to, and I started to make almost daily videos here, shorter videos, which is just better for the channel, and more frequent videos, like 5 or 6 a week. And then the Israeli-Palestinian thing, a few other things happen. But I want to try to get back to that. So hopefully I'll get this video up today on Saturday, October 28th. Hopefully I get time to edit it short. And there's a bunch of things to get to, a bunch of funny things, weird things. John Stamos reveals speech Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen made to make amends with the cast at Bob Saget's funeral.
We weren't that close over the years just because of distance. And they said all the things.
Wait, you weren't that close because of distance? And I heard people said you were stupid. You weren't that close because of distance. We weren't that close, you know, because of the distance between us.
Things that we all wanted to hear. They said, we loved our childhood. We love you guys. Thank you for...
Look, he looks like such like some sort of a rodent, right?
Those beautiful 8 years. It was really something that the rest of us needed to hear it.
We all needed it because, you know, they're so ghoulish. Like, look at them. Look at these ghoulish kids. I mean, they're just dead inside. Look at that. I mean, they've been in rehab. Like, one of them married like a 70-year-old dude or something. Here they are here. I mean, can you be any more ghoulish? I mean, it's only 37 years old. Who knows when this picture was taken, right? I mean, they're like, you know, they look like 70-year-old women. And I got more to talk about after we get through this part. John Stamos, S. Shames, Kelly Ripa, and Mark, whatever her husband's name is here.
Tired of reading about you guys having sex all the time. Every time but sure, where we had it, where's the secret place? You played dead to get him.
Okay, so I cover celebrity culture all the time. And, you know, on a daily basis, I look at Page 6 and Yahoo, you know, Entertainment, Huffington Post, whatever, a few other things. And people send me stuff. And I never, you know, I barely know who her husband is, and I barely ever see anything on Kelly Ripa. And so, was he stalking him? Like, you know, and he's trying to be funny, but he's just not. Like, he's got no talent. Like, he's, you know, well, he's an excellent rock and roller. Let's get into Full House here. So you guys who are, you know, fairly new to my channel, I mean, this is going back in 2015 and 16 and 17. I used to make a lot of videos about Full House. You know, I have a master's degree in counseling. I worked in treatment centers with sex offenders, teenage sex offenders, and kids who had been, you know, were termed sexually reactive. And my ex, you know, her story was that she was, you know, abused by her parents or dad and these things. So I had a lot of experience with abuse. You know, before all these pizza people and QBs and all these right-wing people just started making stuff up and, you know, making it so it's, turning it into something ridiculous, right? In terms of the celebrity culture and the, you know, Jeffrey Epstein stuff and all the rest of that. But I used to cover this, and Full House was a very creepy show. And things that were admitted to were that Bob Saget and the 2 other dudes there told any inappropriate jokes that got them criticized or got them disciplined by the moms of the, you know, the 3 girls there on the show. And Dave Coulier told the story of them walking around a van naked, and the girls were watching this on TV. Like, they took off all their clothes as a prank. Bob Saget is a disgusting human being, and there's a lot of creepiness. All the girls went to rehab. Jodie Sweetin, the middle girl, she was addicted to multiple drugs. She went to rehab multiple times. She has like 4 or 5 marriages. She had kids she couldn't see anymore. She lost custody and lost visitation rights. I mean, just, these girls were all messed up, right? They were all, you know, messed up in some way or another. And I covered it extensively. I made all these videos. They're all gone now, right? You know, this was back in the day when YouTube allowed such things on the channel, but they, you know, pizza people wrecked it, right? The right-wing stupid pizza, you know, the whole thing that happened there. You know, not that there wasn't truth in some of the things that we put out there, but there's a lot of disinformation. And so they made it impossible to cover this stuff. And, you know, that's why I don't cover it anymore. And I was like kind of an expert, right? I mean, you know, an expert in various ways with victim consciousness and, you know, working with this and understanding the abuse cycle and all these things that I work with on a psychological level as a counselor and a clinician. And so, you know, this is where people who just stupid people who don't know, or, you know, shills or whatever they are, coming in and just, you know, wrecking things and making it easier for the people to censor them. But, you know, some of you guys remember my Full House videos, and it was really draining for me. This was back when I was first making celebrity videos. Like, I didn't want to make celebrity videos. I had no interest in it. I needed to do it to keep the channel going. And, you know, there was just, you know, it was to grow the channel and to make the channel economically viable. I had to cover celebrity culture. And, you know, I've gotten used to it. I've learned to enjoy it. But in the beginning, I didn't like to do it. And the Full House stuff was always, it had, you know, it was just a very heavy, gross place. They're all just really weird, sick, twisted, you know, losers. Like, they're just bad people. You know, the guys on that show and the whole show itself. And it's, you know, demonic in different ways. Just a house from hell. Anyways, let's move on to the next thing. Alaska Airlines pilot who tried to shut off engines mid-flight had a mental breakdown, passengers said. And then the follow-up to this is off-duty Alaska Airlines pilot Joseph Emerson hit with 83 counts of attempted murder after allegedly trying to turn off the engines during mid-flight. You know, people are just saying F it and losing it and taking other people with them. Inside LA's brazen S market where women sell themselves in broad daylight, emboldened by California's new laws. They're just like walking around like suburbs. All these hoes, right? Speaking of which, David Beckham's alleged mistress claims she found him in bed with model while Victoria was on the phone. So he was supposedly having a affair with this assistant.
He is making himself the victim and he's making me look like the liar. Poor him. He's had nothing to do with this. The stories were horrible, but they were true. And he's the one who's responsible for all of this.
Boom. Making me look like the victim. And so she says they were somewhere, some foreign country, some other country, and his wife called, and so he was with this woman, didn't want to be disturbed, but his bodyguards got him because his wife was calling, and she was having an affair with him, so he was cheating on both of them. I guess that was the, you know, life of David Beckham. Donald Trump wanted to prank call CNN's Chris Cuomo from White House with Andrew Cuomo, new book alleges, and apparently he asked for Andrew Cuomo for Chris Cuomo's number. What's your brother, what's his number? It would be hilarious if we could prank call him right now. I wonder what kind of prank Donald Trump would call him with. Parris Hilton claps back at sick criticism of her perfectly healthy baby Phoenix's big head. Y'all, he's just got a lot on his mind. Leave the kid alone, commented one follower. And so they wonder if he's got some sort of disease. And there are some sick people in this world. My angel is perfectly healthy. Now, look, I don't care about this. And, you know, it's just a little kid, innocent kid here. But look at the size of the guy's melon. I mean, it looks like, what, she do it with a gray? Like, like if he was an alien or something. But, I mean, she's got a small little pea brain here. And, you know, I don't know what's going on there. But there needs to be an investigation. Shame on you, reporter. Arnold Diaz dies at 74. Battle with cancer, turbo cancer. And then this person, Heather Ray Young, reveals autoimmune disease diagnosis. I felt like I was dead. I don't know who this person is. It says here. She's a realtor. I don't know. She's a famous realtor or something. I guess she's on a Netflix show. But, you know, another person suffering from the boop. Doesn't say anything else here. One of my viewers sent me this, and at first I didn't think it was worthy of me covering it, but then I thought it was just so hilarious. and just totally inappropriate. Let's see it.
The Earth's temperature is getting hotter and hotter. The sea levels are rising. The ice sheets are shrinking. And I'm not a scientist, but I do believe everyone can use their skill set to do their part. That's why I'm introducing a brand new bra with a built-in nipple. So no matter how hot it is, you'll always look cool.
So there's a lot great about this, right? Because she's a liberal and she's trivializing global warming and climate change, right? In a way that, you know, hopefully she'd get some pushback or whatever, just because that's what those liberal, you know, whatever climate people do, Greta Thunberg. But the second thing is she just punked herself and said everyone has a skill set, and her skill set is making fake nipples, right? Making built-in nipples into a bra. Like, there's real problems going on in the world, and her solution is if the world is getting warmer, well, let's put nipples into bras, because, you know, like that's like if global warming was real, you know? And basically she's saying it's not.
Some days are hard, but these nipples are harder. And unlike the icebergs, these aren't going anywhere. The Skims Ultimate Nipple Bra.
The Skims Ultimate Nipple Bra. Like, wow. Like, she's just sucks so bad at everything. Like, she's horrible. She speaks publicly all the time. She does commercials. She's promoting things. She's on Instagram. And she's just so stiff, and like she's the worst spokesmodel. And then there's this meme. Because nobody tells me what to do. Right? A couple of my viewers posted this on Facebook. Okay, again, I want to keep these videos short. Only spirituality will save this world. It's Paul Romano, definitely reporting from the Apocalypse and the Ascension. Everyone have a blessed day and be grateful.